Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Last day of the week and I'm in my John Cena t-shirt, feeling good, feeling good. Um, from the last few videos I talked about the CISO in particular, and I talked about what a CISO is and what a CISO is not, and what are the common traits of a CISO. Today I want to talk about why do organizations need a CISO? Imagine two scenarios. The organization has a CISO and the organization does not have a CISO. What happens with these two kind of organizations? Now, firstly, imagine what might happen if an organization or when an organization has a CISO. Sorry, just trying to gather my thoughts. What would happen if an organization has a CISO? First of all, there's someone who's accountable and responsible as well for your organization's security posture. A person who is who along with his team is taking care of things like doing security assessments, doing risk assessments, identifying the gaps, creating security roadmaps so that you can fill those gaps, help mature the cybersecurity program of the organization as well as the posture. So basically, everything to do with cybersecurity, this person, the CISO, and the team is going to take care of it. So, yes, I'm not saying that is enough for the organization to never have any breaches. There would be breaches sometimes, but because the organization has a CISO, these breaches would be very rare, would be limited in its impact, and also especially financial impact, and would also be the team would be able to easily respond and recover from any such incidents. Now, this is an example of an organization that has a CISO. There would be breaches, but they would be very rare and the impact would be very minimal. Now, imagine there's an organization that does not have a CISO. All right. In this organization, there's no one who's accountable and responsible for the security posture of the organization. No one really bothers to, because it's not part of the duty, no one really bothers to do any security assessments, to do any risk assessments, to fill up the gaps, to create a security program, to increase the security maturity of the organization, or do any duties, tasks, design any programs that is related to security, cybersecurity. And hence, the organization will be very, very, very vulnerable to cybersecurity threats, to any attacks, ransomware especially, and anything that would be a threat to the financial position of the organization. Now, weigh these two again. Again, with the organization that does not have a CISO, if there is a breach, or when there is a breach, that breach or breaches will be fairly regular. Their impact could be very vast, especially the financial impact. And because there's no team to recover from that security incident, I cannot even imagine how long the organization would suffer from the consequence of each and every cybersecurity incident, any breach or any ransomware, any of that. I can't even imagine. So now weigh these two organizations, the organization that has a CISO, the organization does not have a CISO, and just imagine, take a time out and imagine the consequences of a breach, or even life of the organization in general, with or without a CISO. And I'm very, very, very sure you'll understand why a CISO is required, because if there is no one taking care of a child, sometimes there's no one taking care of a child. And if the security of the organization has to grow and prove valuable to the organization, it has to be nurtured, it has to be taken care of, and someone has to be responsible for that little kid. In this case, a CISO is responsible for the security posture of the organization to make it strong, to help cybersecurity enable the business to make more money financially, and financially for the company to grow, as well as expand in terms of their value and the people, and etc., the value it brings to the community, etc., etc. So In this video, I want to talk about why a CISO is required. I'm pretty sure that by now, looking at the comparison of an organization with or without a CISO, you will have realized why a CISO is very, very important. And of course, we can deep dive into this. And if you have any comments, your experiences, please leave them in the comment section below. And until the next video, take care and stay safe.